First, we're really excited to be playing in this championship series. We've got a tremendous amount of respect for Vanderbilt. They're is probably the most talented ball club in this tournament and in the country, and certainly have earned the right to be here as well. And we're going to have to play great baseball to win this championship, and we're fortunate to be here, and we're excited to go out there and compete. Yeah, I'd say that we're just a team that's kind of grinded our way here and play good, tough baseball and kind of haven't went away. And all the wins that we've had in this tournament and the final 3 innings, I think, speaks to the character of this team and what they're made of. And certainly, I think that's something that can be beneficial for us here in this championship series. But we'll see. Hopefully, it can continue. I don't know if Josh will be available on Monday. I'll just have to wait and see. It's kind of day by day with those guys on how they feel. I love the way they've been handling this, and I've talked to them a lot about just enjoying this opportunity that they have, because they've certainly earned it. And I think sometimes you can start to get to the tournament, and when you have the expectations on you, like our program does or Vanderbilt does, you can play tense and you can not be yourself the way you've been all year long. And so our coaching staff's tried to do the best we can possibly do of relaxing our guys and having them enjoy being in the moment. Last year we went into this tournament one of the top overall national seeds, and they're kids, they're human, they read what's on Twitter, and they read the online, and they see the news reports on television and what's said about them. And it's hard not to fall into that trap, but it's important that they remain grounded and just go out and play the game. And I think this team has done it as good as any club that we've had. Well, I think the big thing that I have learned, and we have learned as a coaching staff, is that we've been to, as 12 straight NCAA tournaments, and the first 5 or so, we as coaches were more uptight than the players, because we're constantly trying to go over this thing they call the hump, and we couldn't do it for 5 years, and everybody started to wonder, are they ever going to break through? And I think all those lessons and those learns we had allowed us to maybe slow it down a little bit more and kind of change how we looked at it, and allowed the players to be a little bit looser and enjoy it. And I would say that that's the biggest thing that I have learned through this process in the 12 years. And those are the mistakes that we made early. It can be too intense.
You almost laugh at thinking back
yeah.
to the first couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
Find an old memo.
I mean, I think about the first 4 or 5 years. I mean, there are times in games and postseason, our coaches are yelling at each other in the dugout because it's so intense, because we want to win so bad, and the players see that. And that wasn't good, and it wasn't productive. And so, you need to be intense and competitive in your preparation. But when you get to this point, you got to just let them play, and that's what we've done, and it certainly has benefited us here in Omaha.